Welcome to today's Explainer. We're going to dive into something pretty mind-blowing today. We are looking at why July 7th isn't just some random summer day. It is absolutely one of the greatest dates in all of math history.
On this one golden date, across completely different centuries and totally different countries, a handful of brilliant minds ended up asking questions that literally changed the technology we use every single day. We're talking about the deep science powering everything from the smartphone in your pocket to your next flight.
Okay, let's take a look at this timeline. We are going to jump through time to meet four incredible mathematical detectives. And we're starting with a massive mystery about the sky right above us.
Before you even look at your weather app this morning, have you ever just stopped to wonder, how does it magically predict a violent storm days before it actually hits?
Mastermind number 1, Archibald Goldie, born on July 7, 1888.
So the answer to our weather app mystery goes right back to him. While working at the Escalmier Observatory, he basically pioneered computational weather forecasting for the military during World War I. By doing this incredibly complex work, without modern computers, mind you, he laid the exact mathematical groundwork for the predictive models that keep our modern apps so accurate today.
And this brings us to a massive realization. The weather isn't magic. It is just a giant math equation. Goldie showed us that absolutely every single raindrop, every random gust of wind, it can all be calculated and predicted, if we just look closely enough at the data.
All right, let's stay on July 7th, but we're going to jump forward in time a bit, to the year 1967. We are trading the sky for the digital world to uncover the logic that powers all of our modern devices.
Think about this. When you search the internet or run a massively complex program, how does the machine actually know if a problem can be solved? Or how does it know if the underlying logic is just fundamentally broken?
Mastermind number 2, Anatoly Malcev, died on July 7th, 1967.
The answer brings us right to the legacy of Anatoly Malcev, who, incredibly, was a glassblower's son. He created this brilliant synthesis of algebra and algorithms called constructive algebras. He thoroughly investigated the decidability of elementary theories and mathematically proved the undecidability of complex structures. Basically, he figured out exactly which problems machines can and absolutely cannot solve for us.
So the huge takeaway here is that every computer algorithm relies on the hidden rules of logic. He proved that behind every single app, video game, and piece of software we rely on, there is a rigid, mathematical truth holding the whole shebang together.
Let's move along our timeline. It is still the exact same golden date, July 7th, but a few years earlier in 1947. Here we find another massive breakthrough, and this time it involves the physical world all around us.
Have you ever sat on a flight and just marveled at how smoothly an aircraft glides through the air? Or maybe wondered how engineers ensure that water flows effortlessly through incredibly complex city pipes?
Mastermind number 3, Alfred Rosenblatt, died on July 7th, 1947.
Our third mastermind was a brilliant Polish-Peruvian mathematician. Rosenblatt actually found exact solutions for the equations of motion in viscous liquids. By deeply advancing our grasp of hydrodynamics, he essentially gave us the exact science that shapes modern vehicle engineering and city plumbing right now.
It's an absolute aha moment. It shows us that nature's chaos is really just geometry waiting to be understood by our minds. As you can see, even the wildest rushing water follows a perfect, predictable mathematical pattern.
Okay, let's move to our final stop on the timeline and see how this all builds together. We are jumping all the way back to the year 1906 to meet our last July 7th mastermind.
Think about a simple coin toss, or buying a lottery ticket. How can math possibly make sense of something that is supposed to be completely, 100% unpredictable?
Mastermind number 4, William Feller, born on July 7, 1906.
Feller's legacy is so profound, he was actually celebrated on a U.S. postage stamp back in 2021. His life's work represents the ultimate quest to find mathematical rules hidden within probability and chance. He essentially showed us that even totally random events operate within strict structural boundaries.
And the crucial point is exactly this. There is a hidden order inside every random chance. This single, mind-bending idea is the exact reason why our modern fields of statistics and data science can even exist in the first place.
So take a second to really think about this timeline.
Every single person we met in today's explainer, living across completely different centuries, tackling totally different subjects, they ultimately asked the exact same fundamental question.
What is the pattern hiding inside the chaos? Because these four visionaries asked that exact question. On July 7th, our world today has accurate weather forecasts, powerful computers, and a much deeper understanding of the universe. So, the next time you look at the seemingly chaotic world around you, ask yourself, what hidden mathematical pattern are you about to discover next?